As we have been discussing in class lately, it is very important to be financially smart, whether it be saving up to buy something outright or figuring out which loan or credit card fits your lifestyle the best. Being aware of your finances is very important. As a class, we will be trying to figure out how much money we will have to spend on a house we are looking into. The question states, the house you really like costs $75,000 today. You go to the bank and they ask for a 15% down payment and explain that the loan will be 11.75% for 30 years. So there are a few questions I want to know. First, how much is the down payment and how much is left to be paid? Second, how much will your monthly payment be? Third, how much interest will you have paid at the end of 30 years? Lastly, how much did you pay in interest? I want you guys to use a formula I gave in class that is used when you get something now but have to pay for it in the future. That is how houses are typically bought. When doing problems like this, it's always best to write down what is given. So if we're looking for how much the down payment is and how much is left to be paid, to find our down payment, you would take $75,000, which was given, times 15%, or written as a decimal as 0.15, which is $10,500. So that will be our down payment, and you won't have to pay any interest on that. Therefore, to find out how much we're still going to have to pay yet and how much interest we will have, it's $75,000 minus the $10,500, which we paid down originally, which will give you $64,500, which will be paid over the 30 years. Alright, as I said, class, this is the equation we've been working with in class, and this is if you were going to buy something now but don't have the money for it now, you're going to have to pay interest over time. So V here will be your $64,500 you still have to pay. P is what we are looking for, which is our monthly payment, and the rest is just part of the equation. 1 minus 1 plus, it asks what our thing was a month, and it is 11.75%, so written as a decimal will be 1175 over, it's compounded monthly, so it'll be 12 to the negative. The total 30 years times 12 months is 360 months total, divided by the 0.1175 divided by 12. So now we just solve from here. When solving your right side of the equation here, you will get P to equal 99.067, and we will set that side equal to the 64,500. Then we will divide both sides by 99.067, and P will equal 651.07. So that will be our monthly payment, which you will pay every month for 30 years. Now I want to know how much you will be paying total. So as I said, you will be paying $651.07 a month for 360 months, which will be your 30 years, and that is equal to $234,385.20. That's a lot of money for a $75,000 house. So if I want to know how much you will actually be paying in interest then, rather than just if you would have bought the house for $75,000 outright, it would be $234,385.20 minus $64,500, which you still had to pay the interest on, which will give you $169,885.20. So you will be paying $169,885 interest on a house that was originally $75,000. The moral of the story is try to pay back loans as quick as you can and at rates that are as low as possible. As you can see from the example, interest can rack up very fast and the family will pay nearly 4 times what the actual house is worth.